course, everybody knows that like one of the most, I hate using the word about this movie, but iconic, most well-known, dare I say, infamous feature film projects of all time is The Room. Still plays monthly in Los Angeles. People still go and watch it and celebrate it. And of course, they did a movie about the making of The Room called The Disaster Artist, which our own Aaron Cummings was in, by the way, which was a wonderful little movie. Well, I had heard about this and I always thought it was just a rumor, but they have shot The Room Remake. And it's not starring just anybody. Bob Odenkirk is playing the role of Tommy Wiseau, he's playing Tommy Wiseau's role in it. And he's actually doing it. Now, I think Slash Film was the first people to run a story on this. And a lot of people thought it was a joke. But we can go over to my screen here. Odenkirk jumped on social media to confirm this is real. This is true. He's talking about Slash Film's article. This is real. This is true. And let me tell you, I tried my best to sell every line as honestly as I could, and I had a blast. Bob Odenkirk, Saul, Mr. Nobody, is doing The Room Remake. And I'll be honest with you, Rob, I don't know how to feel about this. I feel there's a part of me that's like, what a waste of time. And then there's a part of me that's like, when does it come out? How do I watch this? I want to watch it right now. I don't know. What do you think about this story?
Bro, I mean, who directed it? Did Tommy Wiseau come
I didn't even know
to direct?
Oh my God.
Look, it'll be very interesting to see this, because if you take the movie The Room as it is and then reinvent, keep the script exactly the same, direct it differently, have a different lead performance in Odenkirk, what if it turned out to be really good? I mean, it's got to be. This is the craziest. Now we know that they now have to make The Disaster Artist 2, because the story of this movie, how did this happen? Who financed this? Where did they get the crew? There's a whole story about this that I want to hear. How did this even? No one knew. Talk about not knowing 65 was coming out or even getting made. He says he sold every line, so that means it's already shot.
Well, how happy is Wiseau right now, because they had to pay him for the rights to
remake this movie. Yeah, he's getting paid.
I mean, can you imagine? You make The Room, then they make a movie about you making The Room. Now they remake the movie that forced them to make The Disaster Artist into another movie. I mean, has anyone made as much money from their franchise, a single individual? I mean, other than a Star Wars, or something like that. The Room turns out to be a great IP, John. It's a great IP. Wow.
Has anybody ever made as much money from a failure? Seriously.
And does that mean The Room is a failure at all?
I know that makes us re-examine the very nature of the terms success and failure, doesn't it? And Bob Odenkirk's doing it, so I don't know. Maybe he's just
he's Mr. Show. Goes all the way back to sketch comedy and stuff like that. I can't think of a better dude. I don't know if there's anybody in Hollywood who would have done this except Odenkirk. I mean,
yeah,
I wouldn't. They totally kept it under wraps. I mean, how do you? I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to see this.
All right, guys, the question is for you. What do you think about this? Bob Odenkirk is the lead in The Room Remake. I don't know. I don't have a lot of information about it, but he says it's absolutely true. Guys, question is for you. How are you feeling about this? Are you like, why on earth is this happening, to quote Chris Carr, for why? Or are you like salivating and just can't wait to see it? Whatever you guys think, jump into the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Guys, it's the new year. Do you remember those New Year's goals you promised yourself you'd stick to? HelloFresh is here to help you eat better by delivering fresh ingredients and easy recipes right to your door, taking the hassle out of dinner time. Looking for an easy way to eat well and save money? Cut back on expensive takeout and delivery and get started with HelloFresh. You'll love how fast, easy, and affordable it is to whip up a restaurant-quality meal right in your own kitchen. My wife Ann and I have been constantly impressed by HelloFresh. Not only how absolutely delicious the food is, but how easy it is to prepare and how much fun we have doing it. Go to HelloFresh.com/Campea60 and use the code Campea60 for 60% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/Campea60 for 60% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.